are we? Are we holding on? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm holding on. I'm going through some stuff. So, yeah. I'm holding on for dear life. Yeah. Anyway. It's been a week. I'll just do the quick nail check. Broke a nail pretty badly this week, but I really like this featured guest color, so I might be making a few appearances during the holiday season, so that was fun. What's new? So after I left you last, I was doing a home project. I noticed we had some paint that was like kind of messed up on the side of the garage, and thought, oh, it's probably not a big deal. So I was, scraping it, sanding it, and thinking, oh, I'm just going to repaint this one little section. It's no big deal. Oh no. Rotted siding. So, thankfully, someone was able to come out and quickly replace it and repair it. But the root cause of the problem, I'm sure, is a much bigger problem. But yay, home improvements. Last week it was cars. This week it's home. What's next? Just waiting for the shoe to drop. So that was this week in necessary spending, so to speak. But I did do some unnecessary spending, so I wanted to update you on that. So the Vlogmas stuff has already started to arrive. I got an order in from Dior, and that literally just arrived. So I thought I would open that really quick with you guys. Holy crap. The glue on this is massive. I will cut out this struggle. See you in a minute. We're back. So Dior, it's coming in the rewards program, which I'm about ready to fall out of gold because I've made barely any purchases this year. So this is just the general holiday packaging, and then within, weird Teams message, within I have ordered an item for Vlogmas, the giveaways that I do. So I'm just going to list that. So there is going to be, so sneak peek for the y'all that watch me now. One of the days we'll have this. I'm not going to tell you what's in it though. So one of the sets will be the week. I've got something in here. What is this? Port Clay exclusive key charm. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, that's fun. I have to put a clip on it so I can make it a back charm, because that's cute. Oh, cute. Nice. All right. So that was necessary spending-ish. Getting the giveaways ready for Vlogmas. Let's talk about unnecessary spending, truly unnecessary spending, but for me it was necessary because I had to know all about the hype. So several months ago, I think it was during the summer, there was all this brouhaha about the Boatkin. And I'm not sure if the boat and tote from LL Bean is a thing out there people are into, and this was supposedly, this one brand was doing a Birkin-esque in the boat and tote look. Well, I got an email a few weeks ago saying that they were They had them back in stock, the original style, the Boatkin style, and now they were doing solid colors. So I got myself lured in because the original style, the Boatkin tote, is white with like a accent stripe for the handles. And I'm like, white here in Oregon, it's going to get dirty immediately. But now that there's solid colors and there's a lot of good options, I'll see if it's still available and put a link down below. So I was like, yeah, sign me up. Set me right up. It's a canvas tote. Ooh, nice and smell. It comes from the way far away. Slow boat, as they say. And this is more cobalt than navy, but okay. Potato, as they say. Nicely packaged, though. I don't know why I need that. Didn't need to be that protected. But this looks fun. It's not as, it's very thin. It's very thin. I was hoping for canvas that it would be a little bit more structured. This is very, very, very thin. So, but masking tape to cover the feet. That's hysterical. It wasn't that expensive, but it's got frayed edges. This is operable, but you'll never open it. I mean, I guess you could to make it bigger, but this could be a fun work tote. I should get my work computer in there. So this will be fun during the winter. They came in all sorts of colors. So that's my Boatkin. But yes, so the original Boatkin was white body with this part being the color and the belt. So that's the frivolous spend of the week. We're going to go pick out the fragrances. We're going to go pick out a nail color and find a bag for the week. Let's see what we're going to wear. I do not have to go into the office. Yay. Yeah, so there's not much that I have to worry about. So it can be a pretty fun bag. So, I mean, we could go into this sucker if we really wanted to, but it's so thin. With the rain, this is a summer bag because it's not, I don't see it being weather resistant. You'd want to like, the other thing that kind of scares me is how thin there's no reinforcement on the openings here. This is a really cheap. It's cheaply made. It's cute for the aesthetics of it, but yeah, it's not. They could have at least sewn the openings. Good Lord. Okay, so quick review. That looks cheap. Not thrilled at that. Other than that, I mean, it's less than $100. It was, yeah. Should it have been more like 50? Probably. But it's not bad. It is what it is. This has got feet. So there's that. I'll see you over there. All right, we're over here at the fragrance counter. And this was a lovely week. I really enjoyed just about everything on this tray. I shouldn't say I did enjoy everything. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. I don't mind it though. So I did wear this once and it was just fine. It's not one of my favorites, but I can certainly tolerate it once in a while. So, so me, I tolerate you. But everything else in the tray, big fan. So Amber Nuit, Bad Boys, my Jo Malone, who has my heart. Love everything about Jo Malone. And of course, Holiday. Always a fun time to bring it out. So this will be making several appearances in the next month or two for every holiday I bring this one out for that day. So wore this on Veterans Day. Lovely scent. So we're going to put this all away and grab a few more. Okay, we're back. We have a theme here. This is my unowned because I can't remember. I swear this one threw me for a loop the last time I wore it. So we'll come to that at the very end. I'll put it over here. We're going to do Emerald Rain because spicy pumpkin spice latte. That's what this scent evokes. I want some comforting scents. So we're doing Vanilla Incensee, one of my favorite discontinued fragrances, but I love it. Vanilla Diorama, another one I love. Not shown enough love to Tiara from House of Sillage, so that's what's in here. And then this Montale. Intense Cafe. I swear this one smells like roses, if I remember correctly. And I bought it with the intent that I thought it was supposed to smell like coffee. So that's why it threw me for a loop the last time I wore it, but maybe I just had a bad day and a bad nose. But that's back on the tray. I will put the notes up on the screen. Yeah, interesting. So that is the wild card for the week. But this is the tray, and that I hope will be a good one. All right, so we wore Featured Guest this week, and I really do like this one a lot. So kind of reminds me of the formula that Haute Couture is, which is this one right here. It's just a nice kind of sheer glimmer. And this one, Spirit Fingers. I just like the opacity and the coverage that gives. So anyway, that was fun. You know, I think I want to carry on the trend of that collection that I never worked on and maybe try Blacklisted, which I believe is a mega glimmer. 2022? Really? Jesus. That many years old? Okay, well, I think that might be the way I'm going. That's how I'm feeling. So, all right, we're gonna wear Blacklisted, get that on in just a little while. And we're back to Clutter Central. We carried the Enfield Kelly in this lovely kind of brown tone with the Amazon chain, which worked out quite well. I think the worst part about it is just how heavy it is, the chain. It's certainly not a light strap. I mean, in comparison, the leather one is definitely nicer, but it certainly did its purpose with being able to crossbody on my large frame. So there's that. But yeah, overall good carry, as I mentioned. I enjoy using this bag, so when I use it, I'm a happy camper. I don't know why I have a Ziploc bag in there, but hey, I do. And all sorts of just random things. But it's a really good quality bag. I wish this brand was still in business. I'm assuming that the copyright infringement aspect probably sent them on their merry way, but they did a good job. I mean, these were really nice quality. Bummer. Not that they were, I mean, whatever, just my opinion. I don't think that they were that, other than the design, it wasn't like they were copying so obscenely bad. Whoa, this doesn't seem to wanna, oh there, see, it's got stuck. The singles There we go. Nice and tight. Pretty little prim proper bag. Anyway, we're going to get a bag for this week, figure out what I want to carry, and I'll be right back. Okay, got one I haven't carried in about a year and a half. So I think the last time I carried this was the beginning of 2024, according to my list over there. I might be wrong, and if I am, you know, shoot me. But I'm pretty sure I have not carried it. But this is a Michael Kors satchel. This is called the Joan. I think it's also known as the Knox satchel, but when I bought it, it was called the Joan, and it was named after his mom, apparently, is what I understood it. Now, I might be getting that confused, that maybe the version that was released under his regular line is the Joan, and then the Knox is the one under the Michael Kors, but when I purchased it, the listing said this was the Joan. But anyway, regardless, it is a cute domed satchel, has the lock mechanism here to keep this tidy. Here's a close shut to unlock it if you so desire. There is D-rings here for the strap, which we'll attach here in a moment. Inside we've got 2 slip pockets, a ancient cell phone and slip pocket, and then a zip here on the side. So very, very roomy. Oh, and key hobby thing in there. So that is the plan. This is a very lovely leather. I'm very fond of this leather from him. All my Hamiltons are in this leather that I have left, I believe. Yes, I think they're all in public leather now. I had some in the Saffiano. Those are crap. Those are crap. Don't buy Saffiano. Saffiano will deteriorate. It's not like Epi. It's, I literally had them fall apart after a few years. So all of the Saffiano ones I have either thrown away because they fell apart, or have just, I sold them at consignment sales or what have you after that happened to the first couple. So I refuse to have Saffiano leather from his brand. My opinion. Don't have to trust me, believe me, or anything. If you so choose, this mechanism I mentioned on the front, you may also move the lock onto here instead. I have to wonder if, because I bought the second hand, if there wasn't 2 on here at one point, I could always grab one from I have locks from other bags, my silver and black Hamilton probably could double in, but I don't lock my bag. I don't see the point. It's kind of fussy, quite honestly, but that's my opinion. But I'm going to put the strap on because I do like to use it, and I do like that it's not as much of a chain as the Hamilton has. It's a little less fussy, gaudy, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But anyway, we're going to fill it with all of the, you know what, we're going to swap out of this key. I unboxed this week, this is gonna all the crap that we carry. I unboxed this week a new key pochette, and we are going to use it. So I mentioned in that one that I have a pochette clay in this color that I used for my other car, and I bought, let me grab it. I bought this with the intent of replacing the key holders that I'm using right now. Although I do love the key, the 4 and the 6 key, because of my giant key ring that I use for my FJ, which is my car. It never fits. It has to hang out in here. But question for the rest of you. I have a smart lock on my house, and I don't need a house key per se anymore. So would you bother? So, you know, main house, deadbolt, garage door, or not garage door, back door. So the question is like, would you bother to take this with you, put this on the other key ring? I don't really need it. So I have my garage door opener, you know, obviously in the car to push to get into the garage if I need to. And then I have my keypad and padlock, or whatever, the thing, push button thing to get into the door. I guess if the power was out, I would need it. But I also have, outside we have lock boxes where we store spare keys. So I can always get into my house, basically. I don't have to worry about it. So I'm just curious, do you all carry all of your keys? It's a lot of paperwork. I'm thinking I'm just going to maybe leave this then in here, and then put this on here. Have this be my key. And that way, if I need to run around with just this, I can put my driver's license in here and some cash and just run. And that's what I do with my other one that I have, basically. Am I crazy? Probably crazy. But that's my intent. So this is the small, the new. Let me do this one. And I'm ecstatic to have that as a new addition to the collection. So the Joan, aka Knox satchel, is the bag of the week. Up and down. And yeah, that's it. Okay, we're wrapping things up. We have Blacklisted on, which is black, but it actually has kind of like this brown tinge to it, coppery brown kind of tinge. I just realized that I have my eyebrow waxing appointment I have to go to, so I'm going to hurry along and get out to that. Looks really cute, huh? Yeah, so that's the week so far. Going to check out that key clay for the, is that redundant? I can't remember now. The new key pouch that I picked up. See how that works out for the foreseeable future. And yeah, hopefully this will be a better week ahead. I will keep you posted. Why does this? Yeah, it's definitely time to go get just looked at. A couple other Vlogmas items are coming in shipment. I've got an advent calendar for Stefan, poor thing, that's trapped at the US border between US and Canada because I ordered it from David's Tea for him. I have a feeling it's not going to arrive. It's been 3 weeks. Yeah, real fun times in this great state we're in now. Anyway, I won't get into them, but whatever. We will figure out something else in the interim. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. I hope everything's going well for you, at least. I will check in next week. Hopefully, all will be well. And we only have 3 more of these before Vlogmas starts. So these will not be happening during Vlogmas. What will probably happen, just FYI, I was starting to write it out, is I will probably break up what I do in these throughout Vlogmas. So like one day will be the manicure, one day will be the bag swap out, one day will be the fragrance tray. Just because it's a lot to do the, daily posts. That, or I have to switch to just doing one vlog a week, which, we could do that too, but it's always been the fun challenge to post every day. So I don't know, maybe I'll change it up. We'll see. But I still gotta, if I do it the way I normally do it, I still gotta figure out a couple of other themes for the day if I do it that way. So anyway, that's what I'm up to. This week's midweek video will be part 2 of the Chicago purchases. It's, if I remember correctly, the impulse buys that I did. So you will see what I picked up that was not in the plan. I think I do a little more chatty stuff in there as well. And I'll see you there. So have a good one. Take care. Let me know what you're carrying. All the things. See you down below.